time to rest. Bill stack up, pressure don't fold. Trying to stay solid while the world turns cold. Smiles on faces, but you don't know the pain. Everybody fighting.
I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna ask me. I feel like I'm going into it blind.
I'm just gonna ask you like about your life.
What if I don't know the answers? Oh my god, it's so bright. They're gonna see everything on my face.
You'll be alright.
You can touch me up, right? You can make me look good.
Oh, I can touch you up, right?
Terrible.
But I see. I can get my laptop over here.
Oh, that's okay. Do I just put this like right here?
You just talk.
Oh, just like was it over here? Or move it closer. I'm not a professional.
No one's professional here. Is why it's.
Oh, I guess I'll just leave it. I'll just put it like right here. Is this supposed to be touching the microphone or just like keeps going back?
You can let it touch. It's fine. No, you do have to get kind of close to it though.
Oh, okay. There we go. I mean, that's close. Is that good? Oh,
You can tighten it.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
You can tighten it. You can tighten it.
Oh, you're so far.
Nah, you do have to get. The mic will have to be kind of close. So
I mean, is this not close enough? This is crazy. When did you decide to get into all this?
about I would say close to a year ago.
Hmm.
Probably about 7, 8 months. But I was thinking, I wanted to do something like this. You know, I want to have a way to. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to have a way to have people tell their story. You know,
This is making me nervous. I'm just gonna get a glass of water.
there's so many people in life that have struggles, and
Yeah.
sometimes they don't know. They don't know there's a different option. They feel stuck, and I feel if they hear someone's going through something and maybe something similar, or just a alternative way of handling something. Even if it's not similar, maybe they can get strength through that story, and
Yeah.
they can drive on with their life, and they can I'm gonna tell you a story. Fort Riley, I went to Fort Riley.
Oh, right.
My second deployment, I came back, went to a different unit, and there was this young soldier. He was in the supply.
Hmm.
He was and I'm talking to him, and I'm in processing, right? So I'm getting to this unit now. You got to in process
Yeah.
into the
Yeah.
unit. You know, you walk around with the. You got to go to the S4. You got to go to S1,
Yep.
sign in, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I go to the S4, and he's there and to sign me in, and I'm a staff sergeant at the time, and I'm talking to him just like he's my best friend, almost, you know.
Hmm.
And ask him. I don't know why. I'm just asking how's he doing, and everything. He's like, I'm good and stuff. Like, and I say, I see you're a specialist. You been to the board yet? You know, no. He's like, no, I haven't been bored, but I'm trying to work on it. I was like, good. And I said, you working on any correspondent courses? I don't know if they do that now, but back in the day we had to do correspondent courses and all that stuff.
I asked someone about that, like just on Thursday.
Yeah.
And yeah, the site isn't there anymore, but military education, you can still do it.
Right. And there's other things like, military education and stuff like that. But you can even do college courses,
Yeah.
and get points and stuff like that. And I asked him about just your normal way of getting points. Your physical fitness, PT, weapons, qual, and all that stuff. And he's like, "Oh, I've been thinking about it and trying." I was like, "Well, good." I was like, "You just keep going at it, keep trying,
Mm.
and start studying, and if you ever need anything, you know, I'll be over in the. I was working in headquarters, so in the operations. He's like, okay. So that was pretty much it. The conversation, you know, it was a good conversation with him. It wasn't 3 days later. Sergeant Major comes to me. He said, Sergeant Sagely, and he grabs me and a couple other soldiers. And I think I'm the highest ranking out of the soldiers. We have to go. He's like, I need y'all to go to this house, his address, and gather this soldier's personal belongings. Well, no, not gather them. I'm sorry. He wanted us to gather whatever we saw, but we needed to clean. We needed to clean this soldier's place where he was staying. I think he was pretty sure he was renting this place. And so I'm like, well, you know, I'm like, what is going on? Like, what are we cleaning? And but he said, yeah, we lost our soldier. He committed suicide. He shot himself out in front of his house, shotgun through the mouth.
Jesus.
It was a specialist I was talking to.
I didn't know that, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, did you ever find out why?
Why? No.
No.
But it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad, bro. We get there and there was still matter.
Right.
In front of the door. It was outside he did it.
Right.
But it was outside of home. And Sergeant Major didn't want the family to come back and grab things. That's what it was. Sergeant Major didn't want the family to come back and get items, personal items, and have to see that.
Yeah.
The reason he picked us is because we were new to the unit and like we didn't know him. But
Right.
he didn't know that I talked to him about going to the board and try to get promoted. And so it's crazy how you don't know the effect you may, or, you know, you could talk to someone and that me talking to him probably wouldn't have changed his mind. You know, I didn't know what he was going through. I couldn't have known what he was going through. And I don't know if he felt comfortable talking to somebody or, you know, it was a sad thing.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah. Jeez, man.
But
yeah,
so
you never know.
yeah, so it's kind of why I wanted to start this. You know, what if somebody hears something, a story or something that maybe I can get through it.
Yeah.
Maybe give them one more day. Maybe something changes. Use that toggle and try to bring your mic right here.
Oh, you
here.
having trouble hearing me?
Up here.
This one?
Yeah, just loosen it up. Raise it. Try to get closer to your mouth.
Right here?
Yeah. just smell into it the whole time.
Is this good?
Yeah, it's much better. So the closer you get, the better the audio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now you're starting to sound really better.
It's like in my face.
Yeah. So, what do you think about downtown last night?
Oh, it was so nice, man. I haven't done anything like that in such a long time. And even when I was doing things like that, it wasn't that good. So, like, last night was really good.
And we only went to 5 spots.
It was enough. It was enough for me.
And it was empty. Like, it was slow for a Friday.
It was definitely not empty. There was a lot of people, a lot of sounds. My throat hurts. Everything.
It was because you was talking so loud. It wasn't because of anything else.
It was a normal night. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, definitely normal.
Yeah.
I remember those times. Remember those normal nights in Afghanistan?
There weren't any normal nights. It was okay though. At least I was glad I didn't have to stay in the tent.
Yeah. Yeah, you had your own little bunkhouse.
Yeah, and it was all right in there. You know, I created this little cardboard cover and routed the AC in there a little bit.
Yeah.
It was all right.
I remember.
It was pretty good.
I took it over when you went.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they sent me
For a little bit.
to Frontneck
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Front something.
to do some things and work on some stuff. I don't even remember what I was doing there. I remember playing a Facebook game in the talk most of the time because everybody was playing it. It was so much fun.
But we definitely want to talk about that, and we'll get there. But before we do, I want to know about Adam.
Okay.
Where'd you grow up at? Where you originally from?
Well, I was born in California,
Oh,
but I can't
you
claim
keep saying Washington.
I know. It's my
You
home.
was
of record.
born in California.
Yeah,
That's
but like
crazy.
for the first year of my life is all, and so I can't really claim it.
How? Oh, okay. I was about to say
Yeah.
how does your best friend didn't know you were born in California? Did I know that and I just forgot?
I mean, I assumed
You
you were
look like
born
a California.
in Louisiana, but I don't know. Like for
I
sure.
was born in Louisiana.
There you go.
I grew up in Louisiana.
I'm a better friend than you. There you go.
That's true. Probably true.
No, but I was just we left like after a year. Like I was one. I grew up in like Tennessee and Oklahoma. That's where I was a kid. And then Washington State, I kind of spent the most time.
So what years were you in Tennessee, Oklahoma?
Oh man.
Not years. I meant you're old. How old were you?
Right.
Do you remember?
So Tennessee was probably like
Did you go to school there or anything like that? Like, did you go to elementary there or anything like that?
no.
Oh, okay.
I went to elementary school in Lawton, Oklahoma.
Oh, so you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start there then.
Yeah. So I went to Eisenhower Elementary, which is crazy because I drive by it sometimes.
Oh, really?
And it was like, it's just full circle, man.
Yeah.
Like I was a kid there, and then I went to basic training there.
Bro, you know what?
There.
You just had me reminded me of something I want to do in life. One day, I want to take my kids on a trip to all the places that I've lived. Yeah. Like Hawaii, Fort Riley.
Oh, like
Fort
all the places you
Campbell.
were stationed.
Except for Afghanistan and Iraq. I don't
Yeah,
think.
yes, let's
in
skip
Africa.
those. Yeah, let's skip those. That's right. You were in Africa for a while too. Man.
Yeah. But anyway, so you're in Oklahoma.
Yeah. And then we left. We left, I think.
And then who's we? Like how many siblings and so like this?
Oh, it was 3 sisters and my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
No dad.
Oh, I mean, he's there. He's alive.
Right, but is he living?
He was never in my life, though.
Really?
Yeah.
From what point on? From California?
Like forever.
So who moved? So when you moved from California, when y'all moved from California, it wasn't with your dad.
No.
Okay.
No, he was never with us. So they got into some.
Do you even know your dad?
No.
That's crazy.
I know of him.
Right.
I don't know him except for what
Is he still alive?
my mother says. Yeah. Yeah. I heard just recently that he got
He's
like
never reached out to you.
dementia or something.
Oh, okay.
Or he's dealing with something right now. I don't know what.
Have you ever met him?
Yeah. I went to see him when I was like 12 or 13 or something like that. I've physically seen him like in person.
What was that like?
Maybe like 2 or 3 times over the past like 41 years of my life. So not a lot.
Was it awkward
Yeah, it's weird. It's
meeting
just,
someone that's your biological father and not knowing anything about him?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It was always uncomfortable because he always kind of acted like nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
I don't remember him ever talking to me about what happened or what went wrong. It was just like nothing happened.
Yeah.
It was weird.
I mean, some people are like that.
Yeah.
Some people just they're just, how do you say it? Disassociated with, their offspring and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Could be.
But you're not like that. You went through a lot of fighting, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
Fighting for your kids is what I was going to say.
Right. Yeah.
So you're in Lawton at kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
And then how long did you stay there?
I think we moved to Washington when I was like in 2nd or 3rd or 4th grade. Yeah. I think we left in the 4th grade. Yeah.
What caused that? What caused the move?
I think we moved around a lot because my mother job opportunities.
Oh, well, smart.
Yeah. So,
I think some people that's good on your mom because I was talking to Dawson about this on the last show that if you come across an opportunity, you should really think about it. Sometimes, and I brought up the point that I made a lot of decisions, and not all those decisions are always right, but I learned from those decisions.
yeah.
And the opportunities that you don't take, you'll pretty much wonder. But I think you should be strong enough to take opportunities and get away from your comfort zone.
Yeah.
So it sounds like something that she was, comfortable with, but also like strong enough to take those chances because you never know if this is going to work out or not.
No, you don't. Yeah. But she definitely, she did the best she could with what she had.
Yeah.
And we moved around a lot. In the 7 years that I was in Washington State before I joined the Army, I think we moved like 5 times.
In Washington State?
In Washington State, yeah, like 5 times.
Wow. So you really didn't have I mean, you had a stable home, but you didn't have a stationary address for long periods of time.
No, the address that I gave the Army when I joined, that was my address.
So did it make it hard to make friends?
Oh, yeah, of course. I was never... I always had like a few, so I guess which is all you really need, but it was okay. But then we'd leave. We'd go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was kind of tough moving around all the time.
Well, I don't want to miss anything. So, can you pull the mic a little bit closer?
Oh, it's still too far? Okay, how's that?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay.
I feel like if you're not on top of it, I can still hear you.
Yeah.
And the recording will still pick you up, which is fine. It's much clearer, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I got you.
And
I'm on top of it now.
I mean, I can turn the mics up, but you'll start to get some white noise in your headset.
Okay.
So I don't want to turn the mic up, but
yeah.
But anyway, so 7 times. The last place. Let's get to. You didn't do any sports.
Oh, I did.
Oh,
yeah. I played soccer for 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Was you any good?
I think so. I thought I was good.
Did your mom think you were good?
I mean, after 10 years, you have some skills for sure. But
I did not know this.
I played soccer. I was defense, and I played goalie for a while.
Oh, okay.
Good at catching balls.
Yeah, I bet you are. You're really good at catching balls.
super good at catching balls.
Did you play the school? Did you play like for?
Yeah, like legit school soccer.
Did you travel?
Yeah, we had away games. Yeah,
we did not have soccer in my high school.
Oh no.
Oh, we didn't have a lot of things.
I think they're more about football,
baseball, track.
Yeah,
there was no volleyball. Yeah, it was pretty. Small school.
Just basic.
It was a very small school.
My school wasn't big. There was only like 300 and something of us that graduated.
Well, I graduated with like less than like 60.
Ew. Yeah, that's small.
You know what? I keep saying that because I think I told Dawson the same thing. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to verify that, but I'm pretty sure it was like, put it this way, we only had, you have like a senior class, but you can't put your graduating class in each class. You have a small section. Well, we only had two classes that were kind of separated. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Like if one section is doing like a math, and the other section's like doing like a history class, then you kind of just rotate the classes. Kind of
Sure.
Each class group just rotated, but we only had 2 of us because the
So
class
small.
it was very small.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Small schools are kind of fun though.
When you graduated, what was your? Why not choose college? Why not a trade school? Why not? And did you join right after, or did you do some work or something?
I was still in high school when I joined. I was in
Really?
the delayed entry program for like 6 or 7 months because I had braces. So as soon as my braces came off, I shipped off, which was November of 2003. That's when I got to
So you
reception.
You joined a year and some odd months after me, so we were in roughly the same time.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people like that, you know.
Who knew?
Who
we'd be
knew?
here
We be yeah.
decades later?
But your story is a lot different than my story.
Oh, well,
So
yeah.
I wanna hear it. So you joined the Army, late entry program, 2003 November.
Yep. That's when I shipped off.
And then where'd you go?
I went to Fort Sill, which was all male back then. It's
Well,
it's co-ed now.
before we get to Fort Sill, let's talk about. No, I was going to let people know how it kind of works. People that might be interested in joining the Army.
Oh,
So once you sign up and you enter, you go into basic training. Obviously, well, at MAPS you pick your MOS, right, and then you go to basic training. After basic training, you go to your school or your AIT. I don't know what do they call it now.
they call it IET now. I think.
IET.
Yeah.
Was it advanced or
individual
IET? Yeah, individuals.
something. I don't know. I'm a dirty civilian now.
Right. I've been in dirty civilian for almost 11 years. But yeah. So AIT. So we're used to.
Yeah.
You go. You. And both of us went to Fort Gordon.
Yep.
I went as a 25. No, sorry. I went as a 31 uniform at the time.
Right.
Was yours 31?
No. It was 74.
Oh, Bravo?
Yeah, 74 Bravo back then. Yeah.
Yeah, I was 31 uniform.
The old days.
But mine, and then yours just changed to 25 Bravo, right?
Yeah. It's a while ago, maybe like halfway through my career.
Right, mine too.
They did the transition, and then we were all 25 series.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy to have a signal corps. All signal personnel have a different. I guess different. It makes it. It's smarter to me. Go from
Yeah, they just combined.
Right. You was a 75. I was a 31, but we were both uniform. I mean, I was a uniform and you were a Bravo. Mm-hmm. Now we're both 25 series.
Yeah.
But I was a uniform and you were state Bravo.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you go you do that. You go to school. You go to your IET or AIT, however you want to do it.
Yeah.
You graduate that, and then you get toward the end of that is when they start. Getting orders out to your first duty station.
Yeah.
And then your first duty station was Fort Sill.
No.
Sorry.
My first assignment was Germany.
Germany.
Yeah. And I also got married in AIT. I was one of those. I was like 19.
So tell me how you, because you didn't mention that in high school you met anybody. So your first wife, where'd you meet her?
In class.
Oh, she was a soldier.
Yeah, she was a soldier. She was a 25. She was a 20. Well, I think she was a uniform. I'm pretty sure she was like a 31 uniform or something like that. I think.
My class, bro. I was in this. Everyone in my class. Well, because we were all 25 uniforms. We went to the same classes and everything.
Yeah.
Charlie Rock, 36. Was it 369?
I don't remember what she was in.
You know what? Do you know what?
Oh,
platoon.
we were. I mean, I was Delta 551.
We were Charlie Rock.
Oh, okay.
Charlie Rock.
And I think I remember she lived in my building, so
Oh.
she was also Delta 551. Yeah, man, it was I lost my virginity to her, and I was like, yes, we have to get married now. I was just a kid.
That's how it works, though, right? That's how.
Yeah.
That's how we're trained, isn't it?
Back then, when I was a kid, 19 years old, like I wanted to be like a husband and I wanted to be a father, and I was just like waiting for the right woman to come along. Of course, I was a kid and I didn't really know anything back then.
I got married young too.
Yeah, so when I met Joanne, was her name, and we slept together. We started spending all our time together. We fell in love. We got married. We went to Germany together. Yeah.
Sounds similar to my story. Because I got married to my son's mom after AIT.
Mm.
And then I went to Hawaii.
Okay.
And then she came, and then, we was in Hawaii for a while, and then after Hawaii, went to Fort Riley, and that's when my son was born.
Mm.
But yeah, so young, I was 21, I believe.
Okay.
But my son's mom, we met in high school.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, so you move off to Germany.
Yep. First assignment, Germany. Yeah, that was interesting.
How long were you there?
Well, 3 years total, and then a year in Iraq, included. So, 2 years Germany, 1 year Iraq. So, that's that's how long I was there. Not too long. It flies by. Really does.
Deployments don't fly by, but the world flies by when you're deployed.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. It's like when you're gone, everybody else back, in the stateside and stuff moves on. They have to live their life.
Yeah.
But you come back and it's like you wasn't a part of any of it.
Yeah, that's the tough part.
Yeah.
You miss a lot of time.
And you have to readapt. And they tell you that too when you redeploy. They tell you that stuff, but it never. You try to make things go back to normal, but they're not normal. People grow within those time.
Yeah.
People may change, or may not. And depending on how long you were going for, some people go for more than a year.
Yeah.
I remember one deployment I had was 14 months, almost at 15 months.
Goodness.
When I left, it was after my son was born, my second deployment, and I was gone for a long time.
Mm.
And when I came back, I left. He was, a baby.
Yeah.
He was 9 months old. He wasn't really quite walking or anything like that. And I came back, and here he is, like 15 months.
Yeah.
And this was for a break. No, I think he was much older than that. I think he was closer to 2 years old. And I wasn't even done with my deployment. I was, I came on R&R.
Right.
And here he is, little dude standing and like walking and like taking care of him, can like, feed himself almost pretty much.
Yeah.
And he didn't, when he saw me, he only came to me because, how affectionate I was with his mom and stuff like that. But he didn't really know me. You talk about break your heart.
That's tough. Yeah. Yeah,
But
that's tough.
He's old as hell now.
He's a man.
He's a man.
A man.
But we have I like to think we got a pretty good relationship. It's just not, I wish it was more.
Yeah.
But now he's gotten to live it. He's got to live his life.
Oh yeah, now it's very different. Now he's an adult. Yeah. So he's got adult things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
You deployed.
Yes.
Did you get to enjoy Germany? Where did you live? Did y'all live on base? Did you rent?
Where I was is closed down now. It's like Hanau. Hanau is where it is, and I lived
Is that on base? Is that a post? Is that?
Hanau is a place. Yeah,
I mean, is that controlled by military housing or nothing like that?
it was then.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it's all been turned back over to the German government.
Oh.
But yeah, I worked on this place called Hoodier Kaserne, and there was like a married people housing area like on a different kaserne, and yeah, man, I just remember the doner kebabs.
What is a
They're
doner? I don't know what
delicious.
a doner kebab.
It's like lamb, and it's pita bread, and it's the goat cheese, and the the crushed red pepper with the tzatziki sauce.
Man, it sounds like some stuff I had in Afghanistan.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think several countries have like their version of it, but that was like my first experience with that.
It does
was
sound
also
amazing.
my first experience with the vodka and Red Bull because I didn't drink.
Yeah.
That's right, I didn't drink. I was like against it for like the first 20 years of my life.
Why would that? What was the cause for that to be against? I mean, that's not
nobody drank in my family.
right. I mean, did they warn against it, or was it something?
Well, I knew it was
rule,
bad for me, just like with smoking. I've never taken a puff of any kind of smoke.
It
just
is
because I
bad.
know it's bad for me. It's stupid.
It is bad. Drinking is bad. It's like you're putting poison in your body.
Yeah, exactly. But I started drinking.
Yeah. We all do it.
Yeah.
Even though we know the warnings,
Yes.
the risk we take.
Moderation. I guess that's not what we did last night.
You're not supposed to say that.
No moderation last night. Woo! Like another double.
Oh man. I did this for you. You know that, right?
What? You started drinking again for me?
Just for you.
You didn't even have to. It's hard though to be in that environment and not have a drink.
I did it the weekend before. I didn't have any alcoholic beverages.
Huh?
I went out.
I will
but you know what?
It not be having as much tonight.
It was not as fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, loosens you up, and
unfortunately, there's but yeah, this is the last weekend for me to be doing that for a long time.
Me too.
But
Yeah,
all right,
me too.
the kebabs,
Yes.
those are delicious.
Yes,
right?
They are.
And then, so you started drinking.
Yep.
How's marriage life going at this point? You're in Germany. Everything's amazing. You're young. You're both young. You're both in the military, making money.
It was good for a while, and then man, it was so long ago. I barely remember. I think we started fighting, and we just
You know what the cause was? The cause of the fighting was?
just kid stuff. Pretty
Kid
sure
stuff.
I guess because we were both so young and we got married so
okay.
fast. It was just it was not great from the start. But I mean, I remember we had good moments though.
Yeah.
And but
You got any pictures?
I went to
from that
Iraq,
time?
and that was it. Pictures of Joanne?
No. Pictures of, well, I guess so, of y'all together.
I do actually. They're like
I'd like to see
actual
those.
pictures. But yeah, I have them at home, and it's like us in AIT, and
That's crazy.
And our wedding photos too. I have physical
Yeah.
wedding photos. I don't have them on digits though.
My mom had brought me some pictures that I had, because I'm, moving. That's the one thing about the military. When you move, you lose so much stuff, and then when you go through a divorce or stuff like that, you lose a lot of stuff. And yeah, I lost so much stuff. I had so much military memorabilia, and things that I'd collected, and I probably lost 70% of it, which sucks.
Oh. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway, it's over with when you deploy, or is it over when you get back from deployment?
Yeah.
And then why didn't she go to deploy? Why didn't she deploy?
Well, she was in a different unit. We just went to Germany together.
Right.
She was in a different unit, and they
So-
didn't deploy.
Oh, okay, a whole brigade unit, or
Yeah, the 16th Combat Corps Support Group. It was a sustainment brigade today.
so you get married, because I want people to understand how this kind of works. You can correct me if I'm wrong, because I didn't have to go with this, because I wasn't dual military, but If you get married after AIT or during AIT?
During.
During.
Yeah.
Wow.
The drill sergeant, I wish somebody had just like talked some sense into me.
Yeah.
But everybody was so supportive. But he like helped us do it. He helped us get married, and it's like, why would you? And now thinking back, I'm like, why would you do that? Like I was
Yeah.
a kid. Shouldn't
Right.
you have like pulled me aside and been like, maybe this isn't a good idea?
Right.
But no, everybody was super supportive.
So 'cause you both have to get orders to the same place, right?
Yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
and units have to have slots. You
Mm-hmm.
don't get to just say I want to go to this place. I want to go to Germany.
Correct. Yeah.
You know, you have to have it is a a numbers thing, and it's a
Yeah.
rank thing.
Mm-hmm.
Only so many specialists, so many NCOs, so many whatever the case may be.
Yeah. Yeah.
So was that a hard thing to do? Because
I mean,
you
we
don't get to
didn't-
pick when you
yeah.
come out of IT. You don't get to pick.
We didn't do any of it. When we got married, we filed the paperwork with the Army, and they did all that.
Oh.
They found the slots. They had us in the same place, 2 different units, of course, and then we went,
Okay.
and that was that. I went first, and then she came after, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't. We didn't go at the same time.
Did
'Cause
you
of the
how
timing.
hard was it to find housing and stuff? Because for me, when I went to Hawaii, we lived in a hotel on post for a while before we got on post housing.
Yeah. Well, I remembered there were barracks on the base where I actually worked. So like there was the brigade building, and then across the courtyard
Yeah.
was were the barracks, right? So I
Right.
stayed there for a little bit. I stayed in the barracks for a little bit
I did too.
until we got our housing, and then I got married, went to Germany, and then got divorced there, and
Right.
ended up going back into the barracks.
But
It's crazy.
But you get there. How long after you're there? It's 2003. Or are you there in 2003? Or you entered the army in 2003?
I got there in 04.
Okay. And when did you go to Iraq?
So that was September 05 to 06. Yeah.
Okay. I want to say I was in Iraq in the same time.
Were you?
Yeah. No, not 05, 06, sorry. 06, 07.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I was still there in 06, though,
Yeah.
for a good portion of it.
So you get there 05, you deployed, and she didn't deploy,
No, she didn't.
and you get back from deployment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And are you still married at this point?
Well, we made the decision to get a divorce like 4 days after I got to Iraq. But we were still legally married.
Yeah.
We had to take care of that like when I came back. So when I came back, she was still in our house. We were living together. And it was very
Awkward.
strange situation. But, we made it work, until she got out of the Army and then went on her way. And then that was it. And then I moved into the barracks. I think it was like the last 6 months of my tour. I lived back in the barracks again.
Was it a tough decision for getting a divorce, or was it something like
I mean, it's always a tough decision.
right?
Yeah, it's
but it
never
was like,
fun.
was it the right decision?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely it was the right decision.
How long did you stay in Germany after that?
About 6 months.
And
I left in 2007.
And where'd you go?
I came to Fort Sill. Yeah, I was going to be here, but I'm like, oh, wait, I'm not.
We're in Texas.
We're in Texas now. Yeah. No, I went to Fort Sill,
Yeah.
the 1st of the 14th Field Artillery Battalion. It's good stuff.
And that is where you met your second wife, Fort Sill.
Right. My
Yeah.
God, it's been so long. Jesus. Yeah. So I went to Fort Sill, and I didn't meet Abby until like the last. It was like the last 6 months. Like I already knew I was going to Japan, and then we met. That's right. We met at like we met at like a house party. I remember. I don't even know why I was there. I think I was the only straight guy there, but it was somebody's birthday. That's right. It was somebody's birthday, and she just like showed up,
Yeah.
and that's how we met.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you met, and then but 6 months later you're off to Japan.
Yeah.
How does that?
Yeah.
How do you go from Fort Sill from a field artillery? Is it the whole unit?
Well, back then you could like really take charge of your career, and I had my battery commander. He made a call, which you could like do back. I'm sure you can still do it now, but he made a call, and he was like, "I got you Japan," and I was like, "Okay." She's like, "Thanks." And I'm pretty sure I
like-
re-enlisted for it too, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So how long was you in Fort Sill before you took off to Japan?
I was only at Fort Sill 2 years, 07 to 09.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I was single.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
just 2 years
That makes sense.
for single
All right.
tours. Yeah.
I got you. All right. So you met Abby.
Mm-hmm.
6 months later, you're taking off to Japan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't go to. I've never been to Japan. Never been.
It's great.
So what's that like? What's Japan like? As a military, as a soldier.
Yeah. Well, I did it wrong. I did my 3 years in Japan wrong because I was trying to be a good husband, and so I stayed in
Wait,
my room.
how we get married? You met Abby.
Well,
you're
we
in Japan.
skipped that part.
You said 6 months later you were in Japan.
So
you met her.
Abby
6
and
months
I
later,
didn't get married while I was at Fort Sill. We spent a lot of time together, right? And then I left, and then we were talking, right? And I had to like track her down. I don't know why it was so hard to get a hold of her.
I want to make sure I get this story straight.
Okay,
Okay, let's back up a little bit.
all right.
You moved from Germany. You get to go to Fort Sill.
Yes,
Okay, you're there for
2
two and a
years.
half, 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
What's up? You go to a house party. You meet Abby.
Yes,
6 months later, you're in Japan.
I left. Yes,
Okay. You just recently said you were married.
yes. So
All right.
I'm,
start from the house
yeah.
party then.
okay, yeah. Well, I mean, Abby and I, we never really like officially dated. We like spent a lot of time together, and then all of a sudden it was time for me to go. And then I went to Japan. I was in Japan.
But
It
you're
was-
single.
I'm single in Japan. Yeah, like 3 months went by, and I decided like I loved this woman, and the hopeless romantic fool that I am, I was just like, I'm gonna find her, and I'm gonna take leave, and I'm gonna go home and marry her, which is what I did. That's what I did. I think it was around like Christmas time in like 2009 or something like that, and or was it November? I don't remember. But we got married January. That's right, January 10th was when we got married. So yeah, so it was around Christmas time. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I went back, married her, and then of course I came back to Japan, and the plan was for Abby and Maddie, her daughter, to come
Right.
live in Japan with me.
Yeah.
And then that did not work out. And I think she said something about her ex, Maddie's father, wouldn't sign off on the passport or something like that. Yeah,
Which
years
makes sense.
years
you're gonna take
later.
somebody's
yeah.
child, you know.
Yeah, right. I mean, even, but years and years later, I found out that she had full custody
Yeah.
So it's like, even, I don't know, maybe with full custody, like sole legal custody, full custody, right? Like all of the choices, all the power. Do you even need the other parties? I don't know.
It's a good question.
I meant to research it one day, but I never did
Yeah.
because it didn't matter. It was all over and done with anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that threw a pretty big wrench in our plans. So we were married and separated from 2009 to 2012.
Wow.
Basically, my entire Japan tour. And she came to visit,
Yeah.
which was great. The goodbyes always sucked, though. It was terrible. And she brought her mother and her husband over, and like we would go do stuff in Japan. So I mean, it was nice when she came to visit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the first time we ever lived together was when I got to El Paso, to Fort Bliss in 2012, 3 years later. That was the first time we had ever lived together.
And I had been in Fort Bliss at that point since 2008. That's when I got to Fort Bliss.
Jeez.
So I met you right as you get there, because that's about the same time. 2012 is about the same time I came over.
Yeah.
To it was in 417, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
417th Infantry.
So
yeah.
that's when I because we deployed to Afghanistan not too
Yeah.
long after that.
Yeah, I don't think we weren't there too long. And
That's
then-
crazy. I didn't realize that you had y'all was the first time y'all had really lived together.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then that's when our stories mix.
I was
Yeah.
just getting there myself. And I do remember the first time I ever saw you, though.
What was the field exercise?
What I remember is I'm in the commo shop, and you walk in.
Which the one in the back with
the one in like the motor pool,
yeah.
area, yeah. And you come in, and and you're very assertive. You're very firm. I remember that. I remember like, oh great,
Another dickhead.
one of these
assholes.
What a dickhead. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was still a
And
staff
then-
sergeant at the time.
And I remember
Staff sergeant promotable.
there was the sergeant major came to like talk to you, and some of the other commo guys. Were
Oh
being
yeah,
loud.
they were just
yeah, and you were like,
at ease.
quiet. I'm talking to the
pretty-
fucking sergeant major.
Yeah.
That was what you said. And I was like, oh my God, this guy is so serious. And that was like the first time I had experience with you. And then I hate this, but I don't exactly remember the moment that we like became friends. I don't remember that. I'm trying to remember like when we would hang out and what we would do, and when like we became friends, and I can't like put a time on it.
Yeah, I can't either, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it just all kind of, it was a long time ago.
It was a very long time ago.
Yeah, I mean 2012
Yeah.
ish, something like that.
But you were always inviting people over for like barbecue and
Yeah.
but we after that instance, I do remember that. I kind of forgot it, but yeah, you're right. I did do that.
Yeah.
But after that, I guess you realize that I'm not that type. I'm pretty relaxed.
Yeah. I mean, we got to know each other.
Yeah.
And then fast forward 20 billion years
I'm pretty
later.
sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I was pretty adamant of pushing you to go to the board to get your staff sergeant.
I wasn't an NCO back then. I think when I came to the unit, yes, I was, because I got promoted to sergeant in Japan.
Yeah.
That's right. So I came as a sergeant, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I did get promoted in 417 to staff sergeant just before I left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that
think-
would have been you.
I think that had a lot of I think that's how we kind of built that rapport together.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I was like, I'm gonna have to cut that out. I didn't mean to use your last name, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure I was like, you need to be, you need to get promoted.
Yeah.
Like you're running the operations, the network operations side.
I was a late bloomer. I didn't
But you
really.
was always, weren't you kind of like nervous about going to the board and all that stuff?
I was nervous about everything.
Yeah.
Everything, man. And
Cause didn't I take you to the board? I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
I think I'm
Because
remembering that now.
And you were always like looking at the points, like, man, the points are so high. The points are, I'll never get promoted. I'll never get promoted. And then I'm like, well, and I was like, I don't care. We'll go. At least you'll have the promotable status.
Yeah.
If they drop, you'll be there. And
exactly. And then it happened. And then I had to leave because there were no slots at battalion level.
What?
For a 25 Bravo staff sergeant, no slots at the battalion level. Back then. Now I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's why I had to leave. Yeah. And then I went to the 1AD Sustainment Brigade.
Well, then when we got back from Afghanistan, that's pretty much when my story ended in the military.
Right.
Almost. I ended up moving. Well, so we get back from, we'll start from there. We're hanging out from time to time, here and there. We deploy.
Yeah.
We get back. And then from that, I guess a lot of stuff changed. I guess you did go to another unit.
Yeah.
And then I ended up going to another unit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ended up moving to Fort Campbell.
Yeah. And I guess that's when you...
I went to Fort Campbell in 2013, toward the end of 2013, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe 2014, something like that. It was pretty close to 2014. But anyway, so I go off, I'm going to Fort Campbell, and now you're in a different unit.
Yeah.
And then how long? And then you deployed with that unit?
Yeah. To Bagram.
So this is now you're on your third deployment.
Afghanistan was my third deployment. Yeah, 1 Iraq, 2 Afghanistans.
Yeah.
I was lucky. Like for 20 years, only 3 deployments. Like, lucky. Yeah.
So you do that, and then you're back to Fort Bliss, right?
Oh well, yeah. After my deployment,
yeah. So you're there. You've been there for quite a while at Fort Bliss.
4 years. Yeah, I was there for 4 years. I almost didn't think I was gonna get to leave, but then I think that's when I re-enlisted in DEF.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have quite a swing when you're re-enlisting in DEF, and that's when I requested anything overseas.
Yeah.
And they had Belgium. Yeah.
So you go to Belgium, but you're not followed by your family because you have a family now.
Yeah. So they did come. It was we were having a lot of problems.
But now you have two. Well, you have a daughter and a stepdaughter.
Yeah. Oh, Maddie never lived with us.
Oh.
Yeah. I wanted her to, because we did not have a good relationship.
Right.
And I was like, if she lives here, that maybe we could fix it. But it was just never decided that Maddie would live with us, so it never happened. But
so Abby and your daughter come with you or follow up?
It was supposed to be our take a knee assignment, because I was gone for 12 hours a day, and it was just not good. It's not, you can't sustain a relationship.
What do you mean you were gone 12 hours a day?
Well, I would wake up at 5-something in the morning.
Okay, so
I would pack everything. I wouldn't come back until 5, 6.
I just want to make sure everybody's following a little bit. So you get orders to Belgium.
Yeah.
You your wife and your daughter, they go with you to
Yes.
Belgium.
Yeah.
Now you're in Belgium. You're living on post housing, off post housing.
We got a house off base. Great
Okay.
house.
All right, and then you're there for you done now. You're in your unit. You made it to the unit, and now
Yeah.
you're working 12 hours a day.
Oh no. So the 12 hours a day thing, that was at Bliss.
Oh, okay. That's
That's
what I was
why
trying to.
that's why Belgium was our take a knee assignment.
Right.
Because those 4 years and 2 deployments.
That's what I want
at
people to.
Bliss, that was very rough.
Yeah, because let me just recap.
Yeah.
Let me recap. You meet Abby.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Japan.
Yeah.
You're in Japan for 3 damn years almost
Yeah.
without living with your wife.
Yeah.
You get back. You're in Fort Bliss. That's when we met,
Mm-hmm.
and then we deployed not too long after that.
Yep.
Now you're going for another deployment or going somewhere else without your wife.
Yeah.
You have your daughter before, and we deploy, and you're like, you want to go back, you want to be there and I couldn't promise you that. I remember that conversation we had.
Yeah.
You end up having to watch your daughter being born over Skype or Zoom or
Yeah.
in the MRE in the MWR tent, but we're on the side of a freaking mountain in the middle of nowhere in
Yeah.
the Ford operating base.
Yeah. Yeah. That was something. That
You
day.
were upset that you couldn't be there. You
Yeah,
did
of
not
course.
want to be because we were the primary party,
Yeah.
the lead party, or whatever you want to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
We got there before the follow on party came,
Yeah.
but okay, so you get through that, tough period.
Yeah. Yeah.
We lose one of our soldiers. Not he didn't pass or anything. He ended up something. Oh, his brother. I think his brother passed,
Mm.
and he ended up hitting a wall, broke his hand,
Oh.
and they sent him back to the rear.
Oh. I think I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah. He was that was the
He was
crazy one.
It was a corporal,
I think I remember him. I can't remember his name.
Robert. Was his first name.
Oh, right. Right.
Yeah, he was the one. He was our.
He was our satellite
Yeah,
guy, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boy.
when we lost him.
Right.
Oh man, that sucked.
Yeah.
But anyway, we get through Afghanistan. We get back. I'm living with you for a short period of time.
Yeah. Like 6
I'm going
months.
through some tough things myself, like
Yeah.
extremely tough things.
Yeah.
I move off. You go to a different unit, and then you deploy again.
Yep.
You deploy again.
To
Now here,
Afghanistan.
and then your daughter is how old?
She had to have been just like one,
Right.
or 1 or 2.
And-
I have a photo of me holding her,
And you're deployed again.
leaving.
Yeah.
I'm like leaving that day, and I'm holding her. She couldn't have been any more than like 1 or 2. Yeah, and then I left again.
And then you're back, and now it's
Yeah.
to take a knee moment to Belgium.
Yes.
And then we leave the Belgium with the family. We go to Belgium with the family.
Yes.
Tell me about that. The time there.
Well, it was great. We thought that if we went to Belgium, maybe our problems wouldn't follow us. But we got to Belgium. It was great. We loved it. Lots of fun moments, but problems started happening again, and they weren't there long. They were
Can
there
you-
like
can you-
11 months.
Can you say anything about the problems? Maybe
I'm trying
anything.
to remember.
Okay.
At this point,
Okay.
it's been
That's
so
okay.
long. We
Just normal marriage problems. Anything like
I mean, there's normal married marriage problems, and then there's like married in the military.
But
I
no,
mean, there's a lot of
none
context.
Let me ask. Yeah,
there.
yeah. And we don't have to really get into it, but it was one of those things where it's like you tried to get past it, and it just wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, it was. It was the first time. It was that deployment in Afghanistan.
Okay.
Our deployment, right? The most intense and stressful
Oh my
7
God,
months of my
bro.
life, man.
That shit. Yeah, that.
And then I came
sucked.
back. I came back to a stressed out wife,
And then I'm adding stress on top of your life by moving in with you.
no, it's fine. And then I came back to a 2-month-old that I've never met before, and I came back. So like that 6 months, first 6 months I was back, was not smooth, and I don't think Abby like fully understood like what exactly I was going through and how much stress I was under, and it just I folded. And so, yeah, some mistakes were made, for sure, on both sides.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And then,
But you was trying to get through that
Oh, yeah.
in Belgium.
yes, yeah, everything. We were trying to get through everything
Right.
in Belgium.
Yeah, so you were trying to
And
move forward.
We were trying, yeah, but
Gotcha.
it's just it
kept
didn't
coming
end up
back.
working out. Yeah, it didn't end up working out, and so they left like 11 months after we got there. So
That's crazy.
it was crazy. Yeah, just crazy time, very sad time.
And then how long was you in Belgium for? And this, because what year was this that you were in Belgium?
That was 2016. Late.
Oh my God.
We got there August in 2016.
Oh,
I just had a breakdown, and I remember I grabbed her hand, and I just told her I couldn't do it anymore. And that was it. That's right. It was a few days after my birthday. I think it was March 21st, 2017.
and this is in Belgium.
Yeah. And then they left July 3rd, 2017.
We had
Yeah.
ended up losing communication with each other because my stint ended in the military in 2015.
Yeah. We didn't talk a whole lot while you were in Africa,
No.
but we reached out every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're in Belgium 2016,
Yeah.
11 months later would make it 2017?
Yeah. They left July of 2017.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and then I was alone. I moved into an apartment on base, and I had a TV
That
and a
apartment's on base?
couch. Yeah. Yeah. Like multinational
Oh, okay.
apartments,
Okay.
which was super cool. Had a great time with that. But I had like a TV and a couch and some dishes, and that's what I moved in to this apartment with. And I had to like refurnish
Yeah.
everything all over again because I gave everything to Abby.
Did you have the
Yeah.
military? How did that happen? How did that work? If you
Well,
get everything hurt.
So basically, the Army moved us to Belgium, right?
Right.
And so they would move us back, right? So all they did was the entitlements that we would have normally had, like weight and shipping a car, they just used it for Abby and Lily. And then I took whatever was left when I left in 2021. when I
Anyway,
moved back.
So you're in Belgium now.
Yeah.
No wife,
For
no
5
kid.
years. Yeah, I was in Belgium. Yeah, so I was alone, moved into this apartment on base, which I was very grateful I was able to get. And because I sent everything home with Abby because I felt awful.
Yeah.
So I gave her everything, including my car. So I didn't have a vehicle, which is why I moved on base.
Yeah.
So I got a bike and good to go. So that was the start of that. And so I spent 4 years in that apartment. Yeah.
So you're in Belgium 4 years.
Yeah.
So the last what, almost 3 years?
Mm-hmm.
The last 3 years is single.
Oh yeah. Well, we were going through a divorce for like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
We didn't get divorced until October 19th, like 2019,
Okay.
something like that. And that's when we finally got divorced. And so, but we had been legally, as long as you're legally separated in the Army, you can mess around. If you don't have a legal separation order, then the Army still sees you as married,
Yeah.
and you cannot do anything.
Yeah.
But we had that legal separation order for quite some time. So basically, yes, I was single for the 4 years left that I was in Belgium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then the more of a personal tough question.
Okay.
During this time in Belgium, you end up meeting someone who almost destroys your military career.
Oh, that. Yes. Yeah.
You are a staff sergeant promotable.
I was. Yeah. Yeah.
You ended up meeting someone that you had no idea. I think they were married.
She was married. Yeah. Yeah.
And after one night, not even just going out,
Yeah.
no intercourse or anything like that,
Right.
she makes a claim at the Army against you for some type of sexual harassment,
Assault.
a sexual assault.
Yeah. Yeah. It.
Did it ruin your probably? Well, it did. It stripped you of your promotable.
Yeah. Yeah. I was selected, and I was going to go to the senior leader course.
Yeah.
And that was removed. The investigation took 1.5 years of my life.
Yeah.
And
How did you get through that?
I had great friends. Yeah.
How often did you want to quit?
Oh.
How often did it ever cross your mind that I'm just so ready to get over this. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm whatever happens.
I mean,
I don't care. Because what was your thought was like, this is it. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
put out the Army. I'm not gonna have any benefits. I'm not gonna be able to retire.
It was
How long had you been in at this point?
17 years.
17 years, and your life is going down. Your career,
It was the scariest thing, and to think that it could all be taken away from me, and
Just like
I would
that.
have nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
Because of a bogus claim.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
So this-
I'm pretty sure I shaved like 3 years off my life because of the stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the claim is made.
Yeah.
How do you get notified that someone?
Yeah. I was actually in Tenerife in Spain, in the Canary Islands, when my commander called me. Because I went to him ahead of time, and I told him, like, look, so this happened.
How did you know that?
How did I know that they were going to?
Yeah.
Because they came to my house, and they threatened me. Yeah, and they you know what they told me? They told me that if I didn't confess to them in a text message, that they were going to go forward with the sexual assault claim. And I was just like, none of it was sitting right with me.
Right.
I was completely freaked out, completely scared, because like my whole life was like flashing before my eyes. And then some time passed, not much, maybe like a couple of weeks. And so I went to my commander and my first sergeant. I was honest. I told them what happened. And and they were like, "Okay, we'll let you know if anything happens." And then I got the call while I was on vacation in the Canary Islands, and I was just like, my heart just sank.
Yeah.
It was terrible. It was so terrible. Yeah.
So you get the call, you're on vacation,
Mhm.
you come back
Yeah.
off of vacation, and then there's a investigation started with CID.
Oh yeah. It took forever. Like my security clearance was revoked, and I couldn't do my job anymore, so they had to find something for me to do at the unit. It took
Did you
so much
hire a
time.
personal lawyer, or did you have a military lawyer, JAG?
So I had a JAG guy.
Mm-hmm.
The first, I had two of them. The first guy was terrible.
And this person making this claim was a civilian?
Yeah. Yeah.
No military ties.
No military ties.
Okay.
Yeah, she worked on shape.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, so I ended up paying $9,000 of my own money to get a lawyer when it all went down, because my battalion commander at the time, she didn't believe me, or she was just trying to protect herself.
Right.
And she wanted to strip me of my rank, and she wanted to kick me out of the Army in 6 months. I appealed it, and won. And then that's when the work started.
How did you go about appealing the commanding officer?
I had my lawyer draft up a document, and it was submitted. Well, you have a certain amount of time,
Right.
when you receive that judgment, because there's what Big Army says is going to happen to you, and then there's what your commander imposes,
Right.
and you can appeal.
Yeah.
So I appealed. It was just like a document, and that went to the brigade commander, and the brigade commander was just like, okay, and he approved it. So that was it. So now I had more time, and it didn't even get to CID first, because it happened in Belgium. The Belgian authorities had to investigate it first. They had to do their due diligence.
Wow.
Yes. So that was 6 months gone. So 6 months out of that I only answered like a few questions, and it sat on some judge's desk for months until it was finally like, okay, here you go, U.S. Army. And then finally, CID had it. And then it all started over again.
Yeah.
And
What is your
Yeah.
stress level at this point? You're going almost a year.
yeah,
You're going through this.
yeah,
It's weighing over your head.
yeah,
The black cloud, shadows. You don't have a security clearance. You can't do your normal job. You're alone. You're in a foreign country. Well, it is foreign to the United
yeah,
States.
yeah.
How are you processing this? How are you getting through this? Like, where's the strength coming from?
Lily.
Really? Your daughter?
I just thought of Lily. And I was like, I have to keep fighting. I have to get through this.
Yeah.
I have to do it for Lily. Yeah. So, and I did. I sat in it was like a 10 or 12 hour separation board. And I just sat there
Holy cow.
while they talked.
Who's all there? The lawyers? Personal lawyer? JAG
No,
officers?
My personal lawyer wasn't there, but the captain that they assigned me was amazing. He was really great, and he really fought for me. And even my therapist that I was seeing at the time
right.
helped with that as well.
With the separation board, was it the plaintiff's party involved?
Yeah, yeah, of course. And she was there actually, and she spoke.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy, stressful time.
So how long after the separation board was the decision?
Well, they made the decision at the separation board.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So
What was that process like? They have you stand up, and like give a order. Like who's on this panel? Is it one
So,
judge? Is it multiple judges?
on the panel was there were two dudes, one major, one command sergeant major, and then there was a female captain. And they decided amongst the three of them that that I didn't do it because of the evidence.
Right.
And so they told me that I was not guilty, and I was just like, I broke down.
Oh, I couldn't imagine.
Oh yeah, it was.
How hard was it to breathe before that decision came?
Well, considering that my life was about to be like over, and I was already trying to figure out like, okay, like
what's the
what kind of
severity?
life can I have after?
Right, because if you would have found, which was never the possibility, because you and I were talking. I was living in California at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You and I were talking about it, and me knowing you, I know what type of guy you are.
Yeah.
But that was never the possibility. But let's say worst case scenario, or someone else this happens to, and it goes the different opposite direction.
Right. So
you would have to register as a.
So that's why, because I didn't know what was going to happen, so I decided to keep it at the lowest level possible.
Right.
Because they asked me, did I want to do a separation board or a court martial? And I was like, a separation board is keeping it at the lowest level, which is what we do in the Army. Keep it at the lowest level possible. Because I knew that for some crazy reason, if they had found me guilty at a court martial, I probably would have been registered.
Yeah.
Like as a sex offender
Right.
or something.
For something you didn't do.
Right. And so I kept it at the lowest level because I knew at least if it goes bad, it stays here in the Army. And I, other than the whole dishonorable discharge thing.
Right.
Because that would have happened.
Yeah.
And that would have affected me the rest of my life.
Yeah. Yeah. You would not be in the job you had today.
After 17 years in the Army,
Yeah.
this happened to me.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
And you're not the first.
no. And
This happened before to someone else.
Yeah.
The same couple. Right?
The same couple.
The person that I thought you told me the story. I thought you said this person's tried this before with someone else, with another soldier.
Oh.
No?
I don't remember.
Okay, maybe I'm just misremembering.
No, I mean, I barely, I think I blocked out most of that.
Right.
Well, I mean, even though I still remember quite a bit of.
No, I block out a lot of stuff.
Because it was just like super painful time in
Yeah.
my life. So I was dealing with that, and also I was separated, from Lily and dealing with, all of that.
Right.
And then I get this bogus claim, and but they, I was found innocent, but the Article 15 that I got stuck. Because what Big Army does to you and what's imposed by your commander are two different things. And I requested that she remove the Article 15. And she said no. She didn't give a reason. She just said no. Probably because it would have made her look really stupid. If she was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll remove it. It would have made her look bad.
Yeah.
So she didn't do it.
She's looking out for her own career.
Oh, yeah, of course. And so the Article 15 stayed, and it's still in there. I'm actually still to this day trying to get a hold of the ABCMR, which is the Army boards. It's the highest level of boards in the Army. And I'm still emailing them even today, asking them if they can put it in my restricted folder because I was found innocent. And they know that. And it's in the file. And
What will that do for you?
Well, it would just make it so people can't see it. It wouldn't be gone, but it would make it so, like if I'm trying to get a GS position,
Okay.
they can look in my military record,
Right.
and they can see it, and they may not care to ask me or explain the situation.
Right.
It might just be a no.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
But if you move it over to your restricted folder, they can't see that. I'm pretty sure it's for you in the restricted folder.
I got you.
Yeah. So I'm still dealing with that today. But after I was cleared, right, I was retained. So I was retained twice because even after the separation board and their ruling, it wasn't over because I had the Article 15. So that went to like Army's retention because they had to figure out if they wanted to keep me around
Right.
because I had the Article 15.
Yeah.
It was so unfair because Big Army was like, nah, you didn't do it. And then because of what my battalion commander did
Yeah.
and then refused to remove,
Yeah.
Big Army had to make another decision about me.
Yeah.
And so I didn't hear back about that for a while. So now I'm waiting again, trying to figure out if I'm getting kicked out or not. The difference is I would be kicked out with like, it would be just retention saying like, we're not going to keep
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
You're still going to get an honorable discharge,
You'll-
of course.
You'll be honorable. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But you just won't be able to retire.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought, because I know how the Army likes to save a buck.
Yeah.
I thought this would have been an easy choice. But whoever worked on that, I was super grateful. I got the news that I was being retained again. And that's when it was really over. That's when it was done. And then
Did you end up getting your clearance back?
yeah, I got my clearance back, and I had my flag
Lifted.
removed so that I could PCS, so I
Yeah.
could move on to my next assignment. And boy, what a time that was! Just talking about it,
It's tough.
like it's like I'm back.
Yeah.
It sucked, man. Yeah, because
What
stuff like that happens all the time.
Yeah. I was about to say that. I was going to bring that point up.
Yeah.
You're not the first that this has happened to, and you won't be the last.
Yeah.
Someone else is going to go through the same,
Yeah.
you know,
but they might lose.
and they might lose, and they'll lose
Yeah.
everything.
I was really proud of myself for how hard I fought.
Well, I'm proud of you too, man. You would call
Thanks,
me.
man.
You would call me sometimes, and I can hear it in your voice, and you ask me,
Yeah.
and I remember talking to you. I was working in California.
Yeah.
I remember talking to you and said, "Man, I know these words came out of my mouth." I said, "Don't give up, bro," because I
Yeah.
did. I gave up on my way out.
Yeah, I remember you told me about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gave up, but
You were frustrated.
I was
You know?
stupid frustrated.
Yeah.
But I didn't make good choice. I didn't make a good choice. I should have been smarter about it. But at the same
Yeah.
time, the advice I got was probably not the best advice from some people,
Oh.
But anyway, that's neither here nor there at the time.
Mm.
And this is almost 11 years now. November will be 11 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you learn from the decisions that you make, you
Yeah.
know, and hopefully you make better decisions in the future.
Hopefully. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what advice would you give to someone? They're single. They're either like far from home or far from friends. They're out and they're mingling again amongst there's and I'm saying this as a soldier to another soldier. So as your soldier mindset telling another soldier
Yeah.
that's single out, what advice would you give when they're going out and in these foreign places or places they're not used to be in, like they're away from home, what advice would you give them?
Surround yourself with good people. It doesn't have to be a lot of people, but like I firmly believe that the most important thing is the relationships you build.
Yeah.
And my daughter, and also some of the best people I've ever met my entire life were there for me in Belgium, and I couldn't have gone through it and come out the other side without them. Yeah, just it's really all about the relationships you build, the people, to your left and right. It's like all that matters.
Right.
Yeah, so I couldn't have done it without them, for sure.
So you finally get to PCS.
Yes.
And we're back to Oklahoma.
Back to
where it all
started.
Where it all started.
Yep. Yeah.
And then tell me about that.
Well,
what type of unit did you get to?
Well, just backtrack a little. I hadn't seen Lily for a year and a half because I didn't know if I was going to get kicked out of the Army or not. So I was saving all the money I could, and I didn't see her for a while. So I got an apartment, but I had it like a month and a half before I even got to Oklahoma. Right. So, cause I was like really proactive about it. And so I already had an address. I started ordering stuff on Amazon. I had a washer and dryer delivered and installed before I even got there. I had a car waiting for me. And Lily's whole bedroom was there in boxes.
Oh, okay.
And so
who let them in? Did the apartment complex let them in?
Yeah, who I'm still friends with them today.
That's awesome.
Very nice ladies.
Oh, that's good, man.
They were really there for me when I was doing all that. Yeah. Just the relationships. I'm telling you, people. If you're nice to people and you're genuine and you're
respectful,
and good to be around, people will reciprocate that.
Right.
So I get there. I land, I get in my hotel. The next day, they come and pick me up in my new car. I go to my apartment. There's like 30 Amazon boxes under the stairs. And I start building. I'm just built. There's a drill in there too. I had thought of everything.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars on Amazon. Thank God. I built my daughter's.
I love Amazon.
Right. I built like a loft bed with a slide for Lily, and her whole room was set up, and just so, because I was going to get her 6 days later. I worked that out with Abby that I was going to get Lily for the summer 6 days after I came back to Lawton. And so I had to do everything. I had to get ready.
Yeah.
So I built everything. That loft bed took me 6 hours, by the way. It was big, and there were lots of screws.
Oh my God!
Good Lord!
I think I would just did a bed.
Yeah, well, I just wanted her to feel at home.
Yeah. And how old is your daughter just at this point?
She's almost 13.
No, not today.
Oh, then
she.
Well, it was 2021. So she was like 7 or 8,
okay,
something like that, and she was so small.
Yeah,
so small back then, and now she's like here.
Yeah, she's tall.
So I get her, and we just have a great time. We have a great summer. It's awesome. So good to see her. I remember I'm driving to go pick her up, and I'm just like,
you're busting out, you're crying.
I'm just crying in the car driving, and then when I get there and I actually see her,
I did not know this.
Yeah.
But I just know how I would feel.
Oh yeah, because you were separated too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's awesome.
And when I finally see her, I like there's no tears.
No.
And I'm strange and awkward.
Yeah. Because you don't know how to act.
Yeah. And I also she had been with her mom for a long time,
Yeah.
and I wasn't there.
Yep.
I called every single day, multiple times a day. I never stopped calling, and I think Abby probably got really tired of me calling.
Yeah.
But I just kept doing it. I kept doing it, and I would try and be there for her however I could. I remember I built like this little play kitchen on cam, just so she could watch me do it.
Yeah.
And because I was going to bring it back, and of course, by the time I came back, she was too old for it. So I ended up giving it to my buddy's kids. But we had a great summer, and it was just great to be back with her. But I missed a lot of time,
Yeah.
and now she's 12.
I can relate. I
You
missed
know.
a lot of time with my son.
Oh
Unfortunately,
yeah, I know you did.
unfortunately, I didn't get that. But
Yeah.
so now you're back in Lawton, Oklahoma.
Yeah, in the 75th Brigade. That's where I retired out of.
And
Yeah.
how
so,
long was you back before retirement?
I got back in June 2021. I retired November of 2023.
Okay, so you
So a couple years
so you
in
did a
the
couple
in
years.
the Brigade S6.
yeah.
Just
No more
doing
deployments
my
though.
thing. No more deployments.
Did you
yeah.
almost have to deploy again?
No, never even came up.
Oh.
But I did go to SLC.
Oh,
Yep, I was selected, and I went to SLC. I got Distinguished Honor Grad,
good job, bro.
and I told them I wanted them to give it to someone else.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Why?
what good would it do me? They weren't going to promote me because that Article 15 was still there. So I knew. I was just happy. I was happy to be there, and happy to know that I got Distinguished Honor Grad. But I wanted them to give it to someone else, but they didn't. They said no. So I got it, and they lost the video recording.
Are you freaking serious?
So my graduation, my Distinguished Honor Grad, me going up there, it was never there. It was never posted. It's just gone. So I don't have that video.
Yeah, the paperwork.
Yeah, of course. I got there's a plaque, and
Right.
I got a coin and all that good stuff. But then I went back to the unit, and then never got promoted. Time ran out. I hit 20 years. I started out processing.
As a staff sergeant, they won't let you go no more, or could you re-enlist it?
Oh yeah, I could have kept going. I didn't want to. Like financially, it just didn't make sense for me to do more than 20 years.
Yeah,
And I had enough.
I had enough.
Yeah, I was tired, and just
I
wanted to get
regret,
out.
I regret, some things, but
Yeah,
and I'm a lot better today. I was bitter.
yeah,
I was very bitter,
I'm sure. Yeah,
but it's taken me a long time to get to where I'm okay.
I know, man. Look at you now, man. Look at you now, man. Look at all. You have 3 cars.
We're not supposed to talk about that.
We can't talk about cars.
It's personal items.
Oh,
People may assume
that's all this is personal.
I said items.
Oh, items.
Yeah. People may assume that I'm doing something more than I am, or I work my butt
Yeah.
off for this.
You did, man, and I remember it. I remember you telling me about all that, and man, you came out, you made lemonade out of that poop
Yeah.
for sure.
I don't know if anybody would want to do that.
That's what I used to say. Is like that's how I got through everything I got through. And people in Belgium would tell me like, I don't know how you got through all that, and I was like, it's a game. It's a game, and it's called the how much poop can I stack on my head and still wake up the next day and go through the motions.
Yeah.
I didn't come out of it unscarred though.
Right.
For sure.
Right.
but it's done. I retired honorably. Everything that was supposed to happen happened, and
So
I appreciate and I'm so grateful for everything.
yeah,
I don't take anything for granted.
yeah.
You know.
So you retire from the Army,
Yes.
and you're still living in Lawton at the time.
Yeah.
You still had building that relationship with your daughter.
Yeah.
You're getting more time.
She lives with me now, of course.
Yeah.
So I'm just so happy about that. We struggle, and it's rough because
She's teenage.
she doesn't have the experience with me that she had before.
Right.
Back when it was just fun dad over the weekend. Now there's the structure, and there's go to work dad.
Yeah.
And she doesn't like it. So she definitely enjoys time with her mom because she gets like a break from me.
Yeah.
But she's doing really well.
But now-
I'm doing really well. I learned
Yeah.
a lot from her. So,
Really?
oh yeah, like patience, patience.
You learn a
and-
lot up because of
Yeah,
her.
patience and understanding. What right? Because I was gone. I was gone for a while, so I haven't had to raise a preteen before. Never done it.
Yeah.
So she teaches me a lot, and I really appreciate her for that.
Well, now you're married now. You're third.
Yeah.
Third.
We're gonna say that. We're gonna say third wife. Yeah.
They say the third time's the charm.
Fool for love. Yes, they do say that. And it definitely was, for sure.
Can you talk about? Can you talk about the miracle that you have? That is the cutest little ball of a bundle
Yeah.
joy.
Ivan. Yeah. After I named him after my grandfather.
He's
Yeah.
I call him Ivan the Great, and I haven't seen him in over a year.
I know.
Wasn't it September? No, it was low. It was. I haven't seen him in a while.
It's been a little bit. Yeah.
I need to get back up.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But anyway,
But
So-
yeah, he's a miracle.
Yeah,
He really is. 'Cause
exactly.
He was not supposed to happen. Because Ayumi, she had her partial hysterectomy, right? So she just had she didn't have all the plumbing.
did you think there was even a possibility for you to have another kid?
No, because it wasn't possible.
Right.
Doctors told her she would never get pregnant.
Did you want kids before you met your wife?
No, because of course I always wanted a son, but I was late 30s and I
Right.
was like, it's not a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll be 60 by the time the kid graduates.
Yeah.
It's like, my kid deserves as much time with me as possible.
Yeah.
But then it happened. It was literally a miracle. Like it defies science, right? Because it was supposed to be impossible.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she was pregnant, and with one ovary and the other one covered in fibroids.
Yeah.
Somehow, he came out completely healthy.
Yeah. He's a strong looking dude, man.
Yeah.
Like, his
and-
name is perfect for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
And Ayumi is amazing, most amazing woman I've ever met. I
Yeah,
don't deserve her.
She's definitely
for
a
sure.
sweetheart.
Yeah, she is. I think, and what men do is they try and take advantage of a woman like that. But she knows she's safe with me
Yeah.
because she's a very traditional woman, and she's Japanese, right? So they're a certain way for sure. So we make a great team.
Yeah.
And we never fight ever. And if we do discuss, it's from a position of like, I love this woman,
Yeah.
and whatever it is, I want to fix it.
Right.
Because I love this woman so much.
Yeah.
And so, and Lily sees that. I want
That's
to be a
good.
good example.
Yeah. No, that's
Lily,
that's important.
you
I'm
know.
I'm glad you said that, because it is definitely important for women, young women especially,
Yeah.
to see how a man should treat a woman.
Yeah. So I'm sure I'm not perfect at that, but I really try hard every day to be a good dad, to be a good husband. You know, I there was times in the past where I was definitely lacking a little bit because I wasn't perfect. And I was also like a decade younger.
Yeah.
Learned a lot of things since then, and I'm just happy that I get to share those things with the woman I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with. And I have a son now,
Yeah.
and he's awesome, and I get to teach him, how to be a man.
Yeah.
And so I'm just really looking forward to that. And he has the best example of a mother possible. And Lily gets to watch.
Yeah.
No daddy issues with Lily. She gets so much attention from me. She's gonna be ready to leave, which is the point.
Yeah.
Right. Train your kids to be without you. That's the point.
Well, because eventually they're going to be.
Yeah. And you want to send them into the world as not crappy adults.
Yeah.
So that's my whole mission with her. And it's something I work on every day. So sometimes I fail at it. And sometimes, I do really well at it. I think.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for her to get a little older. She needs to get just a little older. She needs to wake up a little bit so she can appreciate and see what I'm doing. She'll get there.
Yeah.
She'll get there.
So what is would you say the best, when you're living the best part of your life, is it now? Was it in the military?
For sure it's now. I mean,
and did you feel like the struggles that you went through, did it make you stronger? Did you learn from those things? And had you not gone through those, where do you think you'd be at today? Would you think your life would be the same? Would you have your son?
I don't think I would have been as grown
Right.
if I hadn't gone through all that and learned as much as I did.
Yeah. I feel the same way.
Yeah. I mean, everything, there's no good or bad things. They're all just things, and they all shape who we are and
absolutely.
And where we end up. And I mean, look at me now. I've got a great job with a great colleague that I like going to work to be with. I have a great house. We have everything we need.
Yeah.
And I have an amazing wife, and my daughter is with me, and I'm a great provider, and that makes me happy that I can provide and give my family whatever they want or need.
Yeah.
And that just makes me happy that I can do that.
Well, I'm glad, I'm happy to be your friend and be able to see it and watch someone that's going through, the hardship that you had to endure.
You too, man.
And, come out on the other side of it.
Yeah.
I hope people will hear your story and can build from it or build off of it.
Oh, yeah. You just never stop fighting.
You never stop fighting, exactly.
If you know something to be true, never stop fighting.
Yeah, don't give in.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because it's a tough thing to go through and then lose.
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate. I had great friends, and I put in the work.
Yeah. That's the other thing too. It wasn't like you had people do this stuff for you.
No,
you had to do the research. You had to grab.
Yeah.
You had to get the paperwork. You had to do all the filings. The submissions and enter whatever.
I became an expert on all the things I never wanted to learn about. And then I won.
Yeah.
And then I retired, and life is good, man.
Good.
Just wife, 2 kids.
What do
boy
you
and a girl,
contribute that? What would you contribute the hard work and sacrifice? Do you contribute to anything Or is it just, is it like the mindset that you already have? Does it come from anything? Did that?
Yeah, it comes from everything. All of my experiences, they've led me to where I am now, and I remember them. That's the thing, is like, even though it's I still have physical reactions to some of these things that I've gone through, but I choose to remember them because it's in the past, and it helps me appreciate now.
Yeah.
Right. So I want to be prepared, right? Like, I had two of my best friends die this year, and so it made me really appreciate now and time with my family and being alive. And I started becoming more proactive on my health and preparing. Difficult, and for me, like, that's what I think a man should do, a good husband, a good father should do, is continue taking care of your family even when you're not there.
Yeah.
And so, did the life insurance, did the step-by-step guide for what they would need to do should something happen to me, and got a cardiologist, asked the VA to do additional blood work on me that they weren't doing, because, they got a lot of people, and they're just going to do the bare minimum. They're not going to test you on all these very important things with your heart to see if it's working properly.
Yeah.
But they were great. They said, yeah, okay, we can do that. And they took 7 vials of blood from me. Everything came back great. You want your results to be boring, right?
Yeah.
Because it means everything's going well.
Yeah.
And after my buddies died, one of them was your age. Georgi was 43.
Wow.
And just the
You're
craziest thing, man.
You're going to put my age out there, huh?
What? Oh,
I'm not 43 though.
you're not? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I thought you were a young man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But anyway,
but I'm not.
but he was in his early 40s.
I'm kidding. I've already given out my age before, and
Okay.
I'm 45.
Yeah, right, yes. We know.
Yes. Look at these wrinkles.
Right. I think I have more bags under my eyes than you do. Everybody, whenever I see people, they're like, "Oh, you look tired," and I'm like, that's not a nice thing to say to people, right? But anyway, those experiences, and my other veteran, one of my best friends, he was my neighbor in Belgium in the apartment building for 4 years. I did everything with that man.
Yeah. I'm sure he
Yeah.
burdened some of your weight during the time.
He was there for me so much.
Yeah.
And we did everything. I went to his childhood home that his grandfather built on his island Brač in Croatia, and we went to New Year's together as like a +1, but we were 2 dudes. We did everything together. Everything. Sunday lunches, barbecues, parties. We were inseparable. One year when we were both alone, we decided to have a Christmas decoration competition. Like, we did everything together. He was the first man I ever loved. I'm serious.
Yeah, no.
Like, he's my brother.
Yeah.
And he just died on the 2nd because of drinking.
Yeah.
And that it's all just lessons, things to learn from. And I've slowed down a lot on my drinking because of that, because I don't want my family to have to deal with something like that.
Exactly. Yeah, you definitely want to be as healthy as you can.
Yeah, I could do a better job of that. But on the inside, everything looks great. On the outside, a little pudgy.
Yeah, a little bit.
But, I got the treadmill now. So I'm doing a walking tour from the Shire to Mordor. They send you medals that are like super cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Get some free weights in there.
I get my steps in just doing stuff around the house.
Yeah.
because I feel like a dirtbag husband and father if I sit down. So I'm
Start
just always
doing
up.
some free weights.
I know, man. I know I need to get back in the gym.
It just helps. I mean, you can achieve those accomplishments
Yeah.
with the treadmill and
Yeah.
nutrition and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when you're using free weights and you're working out and you're building muscle, you
Mm-hmm.
know, it's because you do need to actually you do need to build muscle. You need to,
Oh yeah, of course.
you know, it's important. It helps with functions of
Yeah.
normal day activities and stuff like that.
I didn't know when I went to see my cardiologist, he told me that your 40s are a super important time in your life because the muscle and fitness the muscle mass that you gain in your 40s will dictate the muscle mass that you have in your 50s, 60s, 70s. That's how important your 40s are with physical fitness because
Yeah.
it's like the halfway point.
Yeah.
And like so what you do in your 40s really matters like physical fitness wise.
That's that's why I try to keep up with it as well. So
You do it better than I do, man, that's for sure. Yeah, I definitely need to do better at that. I'm struggling with the time though. But there's 24 hours in a day. So I can't really make excuses. I'm just tired a lot though.
yeah.
Yeah, probably because I'm not working out as much. So it's like it's like a vicious cycle. It's
Yeah.
like you don't have energy because you're not working out.
Yeah, exactly.
And and these are
Well, Adam, this has been awesome.
you getting rid of me?
I am kicking you out.
We gotta go to the sports bar. There's a game.
We do got to go watch my Tigers.
Yes.
They took game 1 against Tennessee last night. I'm hoping they can take game 2. They'll win the series. If they sweep, it'd be awesome. But Tennessee's a really good team. It's usually a really good series against both teams. My Tigers haven't done so great up to this point, but they have started to do really good in SEC play. So if they can win this series or sweep the series, it'd be even better. So I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. Thanks for coming on, bro. Thanks for sharing your story.
Thanks for having me.
It's been great, bro.
Thank you.
And I just want to tell the audience, whoever's listening, no matter what you're going through and how much your life feel like it's going wrong, drink water.
And drive on.
So kid, woke up tired. Woke up tired, still I gotta get it. Same routine, but I'm staying committed. World feel heavy and it's weighing on my chest, but I learned real early, ain't no time to rest. Bills stack up, pressure don't fold. Tryna stay solid while the world turns cold. Smiles on faces, but you don't know the pain. Everybody fighting, just don't show the strength. Some days it feel like nothing's changing. Still I move, no hesitating. Even when the road feel long, I remind myself, just drive on. Been through the pressure, still standing strong. Life gets heavy, but we keep moving on. Came from the struggle, we built it alone. No matter the weight, we carry it on. Drink water, drive on. Long days, late nights, still pushing through. Doubting myself, but I stick to the truth. Ain't where I want, but I'm not where I was. Every step forward, yeah, it still count as love. Like some people had to learn and grow. Some bridges burned just to light your road. Hard times came, I ain't fold, I adapted. Turned all the pressure into something I crafted.
All crazy.